The Woman Who Sat in Silence. Every Tuesday evening at exactly 6 o'clock, the chairs were arranged in a loose circle in room 214. The sign on the door read, Grief Support Group. The people who came carried different losses: a husband, a child, a sister, a life they thought they would have. Some arrived early, eager to talk. Others slipped in late, hoping not to be noticed. And then there was her. She always chose the same chair, third from the window, close enough to hear, far enough to disappear. She never spoke, not once. Dr. Elaine Morris noticed her on the first night. She noticed everything: the way the woman folded her hands in her lap, the way her eyes stayed lowered, not out of shame, but caution, as if words were dangerous things. Week after week the group shared. Stories spilled out: anger, guilt, regret. Healing came loudly for some, painfully for others. But the woman remained silent. Elaine never pushed. She had learned long ago that grief did not move on command. Still, the silence stayed with her. Not empty silence, heavy silence, the kind that meant something was alive beneath it. One evening, a new member asked the question out loud. "Why doesn't she talk?" The room went still. Elaine gently redirected the conversation, but she saw the woman flinch, just slightly, like someone bracing for impact that never came. After the session ended, people gathered their coats and left in pairs, comforting each other in practiced ways. The woman stood slowly, as if gravity pulled harder on her than the rest of them. As she reached the door, Elaine spoke. "You're welcome to stay a moment if you'd like." The woman nodded once and sat back down. Elaine didn't ask questions. She didn't reach for her clipboard. She simply pulled a chair beside her and sat. Minutes passed. The clock ticked. The building hummed. Elaine resisted the instinct to fill the space. Years of training told her silence made people uncomfortable, but something told her this silence was different. This one needed to be respected. So she stayed quiet. 5 minutes, 10. The woman's breathing slowly changed, less guarded, less shallow. Finally, she spoke. Her voice was barely above a whisper. "People think talking means healing." Elaine nodded, still not interrupting. "They think if I say it out loud, it will shrink," the woman continued. "But it doesn't. It becomes real." She swallowed hard. "My son died 3 years ago." Elaine felt the weight of the words land between them. Everyone wanted me to explain it: doctors, family, friends, strangers who thought sympathy gave them permission. Her hands clenched. "But the moment I speak his name, it feels like losing him again." Elaine said softly, "So you protect him by staying quiet." The woman looked up for the first time. Her eyes filled, but she didn't cry. "Yes." They sat together like that for a long time. In the weeks that followed, nothing changed on the surface. The woman still chose the same chair, still listened, still said nothing during group. But something had shifted. Elaine began ending sessions differently. Instead of asking, "Who would like to share?" she sometimes said, "It's okay if today has no words." The room softened. Other members stopped filling every pause. Some even sat quietly, realizing for the first time that their grief did not always need an audience. One night, near the end of winter, the woman raised her hand, just slightly. Elaine met her eyes. "I don't have a story today," she said. "Just a sentence." She paused. "I loved him well." That was all. No one clapped. No one rushed to respond. They simply nodded, honoring the weight of it. After the session, the woman lingered again. "Thank you," she said to Elaine, "for not forcing me." Elaine smiled gently. "You were speaking the whole time, just not with words." The woman nodded. Grief did not leave her that night. It never truly does. But it loosened its grip. Just enough. Because for the first time, someone had understood that healing does not always begin with speaking. Sometimes it begins when someone is willing to sit beside you and stay quiet, Like, subscribe, and comments. Remember, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my video.